Hey guys, I'm going to be doing a video on how I do my makeup. So if you want to learn some tricks and tips or just see what I do on a daily basis, then please keep watching. So the first thing that I'm going to do with my face is put on my primer, and I'm going to be using two primers, and the first one is going to be the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I'm going to use this on my Morphe foundation brush. The second primer that I'm going to be using, because I have large pores and my skin is naturally oily, is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on my brush, just dip right into it is what I do. And then I'm just going to put this on my nose, chin, and right there in my cheeks. Okay, so today I've mixed two foundations together, and the foundations that I've mixed are the Estee Lauder Double Wear in the color Fawn, and also I took one little drop of the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. I mixed those two together, so I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to put this on my face. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Palette. I'm going to be using the darkest shade and then this middle one shadow. I'm going to be using those to contour along my forehead, sides of my cheeks, nose, around my lips, and under my chin. So I'm going to use the Morphe brush, and I'm going to apply this on my forehead. Now what I like to do is that very dark shade right here, the darkest one in the palette, I put just a little bit on the tip of the brush and I go down right here on my nose. I go over what I just did, just in that area. Now I'm going to blend it out. And how I'm going to do that is the foundation brush that I just used, that I've been using, I'm going to go over that. I'm going to take my pink beauty blender and I'm going to blend this all out. I'm going to be using my Fit Me powder in the shade 230 Natural Buff, and I'm going to sweep this all over my face before I bake. And I'm going to take my Morphe powder brush, and then I just sweep this all over my face. Okay, now that I've done that, now I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Pound Cake Baking Powder in the shade Pound Cake. I'm going to take my beauty blender in a very teensy amount. I'm just going to sweep this under here like this, but I'm going to be using a powder puff to do most of my face. And I do the same thing to the other eye. Now I'm going to be using my powder puff. It's just the Kat Von D powder puff that I got with her Locket powder. But I'm going to take this and I'm going to start here and then go to the other side. And then I'm going to go down my nose, which is what gets the oiliest. Then I'm going to take it and do my baking powder. I'm just going to rub this all over my forehead and blend it in with that powder puff. Now it's time to sweep away the baking powder. Okay, now I'm going to bronze up my face, and what I'm going to use is I'm going to use my It Cosmetics powder brush, and I'm going to be mixing the Too Faced Beach Bunny powder and the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil to mix those together and just go over my cream contour with these two powders. It's the Smashbox Holidays Contour Spotlight Palette. I'm going to be using this shade right here in the center to do my contour, powder contour. I'm going to do just a little bit forehead and cheeks, and then I'm going to go in with a smaller brush and do just a teensy-weensy bit right here on my nose and under my bottom lip. So I'm taking this Real Techniques tapered brush, dip it into that middle color I just showed you right there, swirling it all around, tapping off, and then I'm just going to go up here now. I'm just going to contour and go right here very lightly and brush that onto my nose. And do the same thing to the other side. Now I'm going to do blush, and I'm going to be using the NARS blush in the color Fervor, and I'm going to take this pinky shade and put that all over my cheeks, and then I do just a little bit of this darker shade up there on my contoured part. Now it's time for my eyes. I'm going to take, this is ColourPop in the color Amaze. I'm going to take my finger and dip into that. And I'm just going to put this all over my eye. But now what I'm going to do is, this is the MAC Power Hungry eyeshadow palette. I love, 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 love this palette. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to be taking this shade here and here, which is like a gold shade. I'm going to be mixing both of those right here under my eye and on the very corner outside of my eye. And I'm going to be using that Morphe brush that I used to contour my nose and lips. I'm going to use that with this. And the first color I'm going to use is this one right here and this one. I'm mixing both of those right quick to go on the outside of my eye. Now I'm going to take my Real Techniques blender brush that looks like this, and I'm just going to go over right here just to blend it all out better. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking this brush right here, which came in my Morphe brush kit also. I'm going to take this and this shade right here, which is like this gold highlighty shade. I'm going to be putting that on my cheekbones and also under my brow bone. It is such a pretty color. I'm going to take this Real Techniques highlighting brush. Well, I don't think it's I don't know if it's highlighting or not, but it came in a little kit I got with my taper brush. I'm going to take that and that gold highlighty color and just put it right there. And then I'm going to go here. And here. And then I do the bridge of my nose. Now I'm going to be doing my eyeliner with the Laura Geller eyeliner. This is the Line and Define Dual Dimension eyeliner. And one side is black and the other side is gold. I'm going to be using both. So I'm going to go ahead and line the top of my eyelashes. And now I'm going to take the gold side and I'm going to go under my bottom lash line. I'm going to be using the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder lip liner in the shade Tawny. I'm going to be using this lipstick right here. I think it's Revlon. I don't know the color. I have to find out. And I'm going to put this over my lips. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you'll come back Wednesday and watch some more.